You're like nibbling at it.
That could only be one fish. A parrot fish.
I think so.
That's the only parrot fish.
Should we try to reel it?
You fishing for dinner.
I don't know. I think you. Think so?
Oh no, it's biting.
Oh, it is a fish. Kalea, come. Okay, reel. Go slow. Okay, reel. Come this way. Aim to me, okay? Come to me. Aim the pole towards me. Yeah. Let him go. Let him fight. Yeah. Hold on. Keep reeling a little bit. Reel. There you go. Good job, Ikaya. Look. Big fish. That's a good size. Good job, Ikaya. Hello guys, welcome back to another episode of NorCal. My name is Kavai, and today's episode I'm going to be showing you guys 6 tips that I use to take my kids fishing. This video is for, new parents, or maybe you guys just haven't taken your kids fishing yet, or you guys just got into fishing and you want to take them out. This is just some helpful tips for you guys on taking them fishing. And if you guys have any helpful tips, for me, or do you like to share with other people, please comment below on helpful tips, because every parent could use some help, right? Before we get started, I wanted to start off with a shout out to my brother, Aaalooohaa. He makes this apparel right here. You can see it. Also, in my last video, I'm also wearing a black sweatshirt. You guys can check out his Etsy and his storefront for stickers and apparel. Everything's Polynesian inspired because he's not a Kanakamoli, so give him a shout out, check him out, and hope you enjoy what he has there. Number 1. Bring warm clothing. At least for here in California, for me, it's cold. So I always layer my kids up the night before. I get them at least in their long sleeves and their long pants. I'll wake them up. I'll put them in another layer. I'll have some blankets inside of my car for them to warm up to, and on the drive, hopefully they can take a nap if they want to. But for me, think ahead. Think of where you're going. If it's hot, don't forget to bring your swimming clothes. Don't forget your warm clothes. If it rained the day before, it's going to be muddy. Don't forget to bring your boots. Just think ahead and bring extra clothing for them, because they're going to get dirty. They're going to make a mess. If you don't want it in your car, then bring that extra set. Bring trash bags that you can put their dirty clothes in, or any kind of bag at least that you don't mind getting dirty. And also those those pet pee pads. Those are actually pretty good. I use it when the kids are on the sand, or if they're in the mud. I just put it, on the bottom of my car, and basically that takes care of, my car being clean from them, even though the car's going to get dirty no matter what, but it helps, right? So number 1, just make sure the kids are comfortable, because the more comfortable they are, the longer you get to fish. Tip number 2 is toys. The day before, I always make sure my kids pack their backpacks with toys that they don't mind getting dirty, or if they don't mind if it gets lost, they're not that heartbroken about it. Basically, you just want them to stay occupied so you can continue fishing, right? Or you want to continue making your lines before fishing. So make sure they always have enough toys to keep them occupied, or even bring some drawing books, or something that they can color, or basically I'm trying to get my kids away from the iPads. So the more outdoorsy things I can get for them, the better. If you're going out to the beach, bring the sand toys, bring the nets. I always have a net whether I'm at the beach or if I'm at the lake, so my kids can just go around and play with the nets. Of course, not throw anything in the water, and scare the fish, but they have some stuff that they can use to keep them occupied. Number 3 is bringing a wagon. For me, I like bringing a wagon. Of course, not all the time. It depends on the scenario. But if it's a pretty flat land, if it's maybe like light gravel, then I like to bring a wagon, because it's easier for the kids. I don't have to hear them complaining. I don't have to carry them at the end of the day if they're tired. I can just drag them in the wagon. They're happy. They're getting a free ride. You can also use it as a diaper changing table. That's what I use it for. Or you can even carry your tutu. My tutu, she just passed away, but we used to bring her on this long walk, and I used to just put her in the wagon, and I could drag her over there, because I want her to experience the beach too. I don't want her to be stuck at home. So I told her, hey, come on in, we're gonna take you out, and we stay go. So yeah, the wagon is very versatile, right? You can use it for whatever you want. You can use it for crabbing when you go to the pier. I load up my buckets. I can load up a cooler. I can load up some of my buddies' gear, and Anyway, basically anywhere you can go that's flat that you could use it for, even better. Number 4, bring an umbrella or a tent. If you know it's going to be hot, there's no shade, bring something to keep the kids comfortable, because the longer they're comfortable, the longer they're going to stay out there, the longer you get to fish. Bring the sunscreen, you know, whatever you need, just to make sure that they're enjoying their time there. Number 5. Number 5 is kind of optional. You know, it all depends if you have friends that like to fish and they got kids as well. But, you know, or even an adult, bring a friend. Having a friend there also helps keep the kids occupied. It also helps, you know, give you a little break, right? So bringing a friend helps them basically just, you know, want to enjoy their time there, spend the time, you know, make the memories with the kids. Not only for you and yourself, but, you know, make them, you know, branch out and want to go out with their friends. Then later on they can see like, hey, you know, can we take blah, blah, blah to go fishing? And boom, now you got another fishing trip. All right, number 6, the last and most important tip that I can give to you, bring snacks. The more snacks you got, the better it is, at least for my kids. My kids love snacks, and they're like constantly, as long as they're constantly occupied, either playing or eating snacks, bro, I'm fishing. So number 6 is bring snacks, you know, whatever they like. Of course, you know, you don't have to give them candy, you know, for the healthy parents out there. But, you know, just bring things that, you know, they enjoy and that they can just last with. All right, 4 pros to bringing your kids fishing. Number 1, you get to go fishing. That's the best pro you could have, right? You get to go fishing. Number 2, you also get to use their limit, right? In California, we have certain limits for trout, catfish, things like that, you know, Dungeness. By having a kid, they don't need a license, but they also get to have a limit. Number 3, the third pro, you get to add more poles, right? When you buy your license, if you're going to the lakes, you can buy a 2-rod stamp, which allows you to have 2 rods, and your kids are also allowed a rod. Now, the good part about this is, I'll explain in another video, I'll try to do a trout setup that I use. But the good part about this is that you get to use different setups and see, you know, what the fish is actually going for. You're not limited to just 1 pole or 2 poles. You get to put, you know, 3 or 4, depending, you know, how many kids you have, of course. But so it's a good time, because not only that, but the kids are excited. They get to see their own pole. If you catch a fish on that pole, even better. They're even more excited and they want to reel that thing in. So yeah, number 3 is you get to have more poles. Number 4, like I said before, if your kid wants to go fishing, you get to go fishing. So number 4 is important because you're making memories for yourself, you're making memories for your kids, and it's just, you know, that bonding time you get to have with them. I think fishing is one of those sports where you're actually, you know, you're one-on-one with them, and it's an enjoyable time that you get to spend with your kids. I'm not gonna lie to you, sometimes it's gonna suck. The last time I took my kids out, it rained the day before, you know, it was all muddy, so it sucked. They were making a mess in the tent, it was driving me nuts, but at the same time, I was out there still fishing with my kids, right? I got to enjoy that time. Hopefully they at least got to enjoy their time, even though, you know, I'm over there yelling at them and all that stuff. But honestly, you can't beat it. You're out there together, out in nature, enjoying what's going on, and you can't ask for more than that. 1 con, at least for me, there's 1 con so far. My kids are 4 and 7. And I also have a 2-year-old, but he comes out, but not as much as the 4 and 7-year-old. But basically, when I go fishing with them, I'm prepping everything, right? I'm making the rigs, sending it out there. Once a fish bites, they're reeling it in. So the 1 con for me is that they get to have, you know, I mean, it's fun for me to see my kids reel it in. I'm a proud dad when I see them reeling it in on their own. But for me is that they get to reel it on and have all the fun reeling in all the fish. So that's only 1 con for me so far, is that they get to have all the fun part.
Yo, look at those moves. Keep going. You got it, buddy.
Is it on there?
I see it.
Oh, there it is. There it is.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
good job,
Mikaya.
Good job.
Look, that's your fish.
No, high five. Pound it. Yeah, Kalea.
Oh, I'll be happy if it's small.
Yeah. All right, Kalea. First fish.
Fish.
Keep reeling. Oh. It's a fighter. It's a fighter. Yeah.
Hold on.
Oh, you can see
There
it.
it is. Keep going. Reel. It's almost here.
How does this thing work?
Oh, you got it. Twist.
I see.
Okay.
Alright.
There it is.
Alright, Kalea. You got it. You got it. You got it.
Green to the net. Green to the net. Oh. Alright.
Alright, Kalea. You got it. Now you gotta give.
So yeah, guys, that's all the tips I got for you today. I hope you enjoy it. Go check out my brother, I am Kaea. And yeah, I look forward to, trying to make more videos for you guys. I'm still trying to get used to doing this because right now I'm using my phone because I feel like it gives better clarity. But I'm trying not to look at myself here because I should be looking at you guys instead. So it's a little awkward. I'm still getting used to it. But yeah, I just hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I plan on getting a few more short videos out to you. I still haven't been able to get out to the beach yet. Hopefully I can get out to the beach soon and I can upload and get more content for you guys. So until then, check you guys out later. Get in. Bye.